Alrighty then, hello and once again, good evening YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 3. Last time we did the Spider and Roadster Beginner Challenge. Now we're up to 15.4% game completion. And we're moving on to the next challenge. Now, the biggest, we got a lot of things that we have to deal with at this point, okay? We've done everything in the no license required places, except for these two. Now, there's hundreds of four-wheel drive cars. In fact, the Alto Works is four-wheel drive, but you know what there isn't much of? There isn't much in the way of MR cars. You know, it's weird. Because I've got all these cars. Does it say how many cars I have? Cars own 17 cars, and yet none of them, not a single one, are MR. Well, that's because we have to go and purchase one. So let's go and do exactly that. And I think the one that we're going to go with, because there's actually options. There's the least amount of cars in this game are MR, of course. It's just not a normal it's not normal to have a mid-engine car. The Elise is a mid-engine car, but I hate the Elise. Now, I think the Pagani is a mid-engine car, actually. Yeah, it is. I could totally drive that in the LR challenge, but I think we're a couple of episodes away from being able to need that. And there's also the Renault Clio, which is 226 horsepower, which is way less than I thought. I thought it was closer to 246, but it's all good. And then from there, there's not a whole lot of options. There's the Opel Speedster, $38,000 for a whole 144 horsepower. I mean, this car is cute, but like, no, we're not going to deal with that nonsense. Then there's RUF, discount Porsche, because Porsche isn't allowed to have cars in games because they signed exclusivity rights with Need for Speed or something. So they have to have like basically the Pontiac to America's Chevrolet is basically the RUF is the Pontiac of Porsche. Yeah, there's a very interesting way of defining that, but no. There is a car that I'm going to get for this challenge because we'll probably never need to have a car like this ever again. Currently, as we speak, there is a bright yellow Toyota MRS for sale in town right now. It has 55,000 miles on it and they're selling it for $15,000. Inflation. Because they were selling it for $19,000 brand new in 2001. So I think we're going to buy this bright yellow Toyota MRS in honor of that fucking car sitting at the lot right now. Now the problem is that I just picked the worst car that I could have picked. Can you believe that Kamikaze Games picked the worst car that he could possibly get for the challenge that he's about to do? Truly unprecedented, never before seen type stuff. Well, we're going to go and we're going to slap in a couple of odds and ends, and we'll make it just a little bit better. So, racing chip, 146. See, we're already in a better spot. 146 should be more than enough. Actually, let's, because it's cheap, let's do the stage 1 rate reduction as well. Stage 1 rate reduction is just so overpowered. It's basically no money, but it does so much. It's good is what I'm trying to say. When I was a child and I played this game for the first time, I did not know that this was MR Challenge. I thought it stood for Mr. Challenge. And it was some guy whose name was Challenge. And he was challenging us, the player, to do stuff in this game. I was not an intelligent child. So, yeah. It was the first thing I tried to do. I completely skipped the Sunday Cup. I just went straight for Mr. Challenge. To be fair, Mr. Clean exists. So, like, of course that's the correlation I'm going to make. Mr. Clean was very prevalent in NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, which I've been playing plenty of alongside this game, so I think it's entirely fair that I made that assumption. Anyway, bright yellow Toyota MRS. And yeah, we are doing the thing. Here we go. Now, we're going to absolutely cream pie these guys in this first race, because we don't need the we're not getting the upgrades for the first race. We're doing the upgrades for the final race. And the first race is really just to teach us how to drive the car, because every car drives differently in these games. So I just need to learn how the MRS wants to control here. But we've been at Trial Mountain so often at this point, it's just... this game is insane, dude. This game is insane. So, good news. I'm at my lowest weight again. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been at my lowest weight. I can't even remember the last time that I had a new milestone, but this... Well, actually, that's a lie. I was at a lower weight earlier, but now I'm back to it, so that's what matters. I weighed in at 142.7 this morning. And if I could just get under 142, I will have officially lost 50 pounds. Because, as you all should know by now, my highest ever weight was 192 point something. And I remember, like, basically just, that was, like, the most embarrassing shit ever. I never hit 200. But I weighed 192 at one point. And something that I thought about recently was, I should see if I still have my pants from back then. Just to do a Jared from Subway. See if I can fit in a single pant leg now. Not the other Jared from Subway stuff, just the pants part. Yeah, because, like, I did save a lot of pants from back then, because the pants would wear out really easily, because I was fat, you know. But I'd save them just in case I was, like, needed for doing, like, painting or something, because I actually had to do manual labor when I was, like... I actually did a lot of manual labor when I was, like, 13, 14. So, like, I saved a bunch of old ragged clothes for doing that kind of stuff. But then by the time I hit 16, like, we really weren't doing anything. I was too busy with a real job at that point to be able to do menial labor around the assorted businesses of my family. But I did save them, and I did save them, like, I think I saved at least a couple pairs. Just for, the sake of in case I needed to do something like that. Well, I just blew that corner. Just basically cost me the race right there. I don't even know how far ahead I was. But yeah, that's what I want to do, is I want to see, like, how huge those pants are on me. Because the pants that I'm wearing right now, they are falling off. I'm so small for these pants that they literally fall off. And I mean, back when I was in college and I was actually losing weight for the first time, that was the greatest feeling ever, was having a pair of pants that I've had for years, and, like, they just don't fit anymore. They just don't fit anymore. Even with a belt, they fall off. That was the best feeling in the world, dude. That's like, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. $2,000! Hell yeah. $2,000. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I had Taco John's today, so I'm probably no longer at my lowest weight. But it was worth it. Dude, I got the fucking Taco John's rewards app. It's Taco Tuesday, so they're already cheap. And I got a free medium potato olé. So I got 3 tacos and a medium potato olé. Potato olé was free. I spent like $3.60 something at Taco John's today. And it was good today. Like, today it was really good. It wasn't dry. They didn't put fucking lettuce on it. They were reasonable with the cheese. Like, it was a good day at Taco John's, dude. Unfortunately, this also means that I'm no longer at my lowest weight, so... that kind of sucks, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, yeah. If you'll recall, my original goal weight was 150. And yet, And yet, the new goal weight is... Well, actually, the new goal weight was 145. I changed to that back when I, noticed that I was going to be able to get underneath 140 or 150. So I was like, okay, new goal weight is 145. Well, I'm under that. So that's hype. Also, we're going the other way at Deep Forest. I think this is the first time that we've done Deep Forest reverse so far. Which is a problem because I've basically got, like, regular version, normal direction, Deep Forest, like, down pat at this point. Now I gotta completely learn how to drive this track the other way around, which is troubling to say the least. Anyway. Yeah. But now my goal weight I've decided is going to be 140. And I think I can get there. I really do think that I can get there. What I really want to do is like start doing like real cardio. Because at this point, I should probably be pretty safe from any obesity related problems. Because that was a real serious concern that I have. But the problem is that I have a family history of high blood pressure. So really, I should not be going to Taco John's. Damn this car. Damn this other direction of this track. Spend my entire life learning how to get around one direction of the track perfectly. And then they tell me, okay, good job learning how to drive the track perfectly this way. Now we're going to take you to essentially a completely different racetrack by having you do the other direction. Now you have to completely relearn everything. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, that's that race done. Yeah, so I've lost a lot of weight, but what I really should be doing is focusing on cutting out sodium or anything that would cause high blood pressure. That would be the most intelligent thing to do. I also want to do cardio though, because I've heard that cardio is actually like good for you. And I've never been one for exercising. My idea of exercising is like walking at work. It's like the labor that you do at your job. That's fucking exercise for me. Apricot Hill, final race of the MR Challenge. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So, yeah, there's barely any MR cars in this game to begin with, but this race just spawned with, what, 4 MR2s? How exciting. Were there ever any mid-engine American cars? I don't think there really have been any. I mean, Pontiac Fiero. That's like... it. I'd buy one. I'd buy one of those. They're nice, dude. But this is also pretty nice. But you see, I fucking showed a picture of that car to JC way back when they first got it. And he was like, why would you buy that? Why would you spend $15,000 on a shitty Toyota MRS when you could spend $15,000 on like a good Honda CRX? Or better yet, a fucking short track, dirt track car. And I basically was like, shit, he's right. He's right, you know. If I'm gonna spend $15,000 on some shitty, once a year car, I may as well spend it on, an actual car that I would want. As opposed to an MRS who I, would just purchase just because it's cool. Like, no, why, like, fucking, every good CRX on eBay goes for, $15,000. Like, fuck. At that point, what's the point? Absolutely get the better car. Get the car closer to the dream car. Okay, so as it turns out, Apricot Hill was going to be the easiest race of them all this entire time. And I probably didn't actually need any of the upgrades that I got. Well, that's interesting. Final race in the Beginner League MR Challenge. I was thinking of doing this, I was thinking of changing it up so that we do, like, all versions of the same challenge in one video. But then, like, the progression of this game is such that you should, like, gain prize cars that you can use in future races. So, like, you know, we kind of have to do the other races in the beginner league before we can move on to the amateur league and have cars for the amateur league races. I don't know, man. We may just have to combine a couple of challenges into one. Because this MR challenge was basically immediately completed. So that might be what we do. I was not shy of doing multiple challenges in one. In Gran Turismo 2. What's this? Is it an MRS? God fucking damn it, it's an MRS. Alright. Well, that was a complete waste of money. Bought an MRS and I won an MRS. Min-maxing failure. Absolute failure. When it comes to min-maxing. It's not even a special version. It's just a blue fucking MRS. And it's literally got no benefits. Alright, well, looks like we're selling that. Well, that was pointless. Anyway. What's next? Well, we may as well do the four-wheel drive race. I do have an Impreza rally car prototype with 301 horsepower. Four-wheel drive challenge. Four-wheel drive challenge. I'm not sorry. A Daihatsu fucking Storia. Fantastic. Alright, we got the Daihatsu. A fucking Beetle. RSI version. That's a Subaru. That's an Audi Quattro. And an Audi S4. Wow, okay. That's a spread of cars if I've ever seen one. Alright. Well, we need to drive the Quattro at some point. And the problem with the Quattro is that there's two versions of this. Audi TT race. But literally the only car that we can drive is Audi TT. And I'm pretty sure that there's multiple versions of the TT trophy. See an amateur league here, is it anywhere? Yep, there's one. And then, don't tell me there's a third. Okay, there's not a third. So we already have to drive the Quattro twice. So, you know, an idea would be to drive that. But, we've also got... I mean, we got the Alto Works. And, like... we got the Alto Works! Right here. 106 horsepower, but, like, that's pretty shit. Let's directly compare that to the Audis. Audi versus Indy. So here's an S4. That's 261. So that's fantastic. 221 on the Quattro. So this piece of shit. This fucking piece of shit. The S4 is so much better. But we can only drive the fucking TT in the fucking tourist trophy. It's so dumb. That's so stupid. And then there's this $70,000 New Beetle RSI. 224 horsepower is all that wants. This one comes stock with 115. I'm pretty sure we could probably push the Beetle to like 300 horsepower if I bought the right parts. I don't think America has any four-wheel drive cars, because there's no pickups in this game. Oh, we could have probably... Is the NSX? Yeah, NSX is MR. We could have driven that. You know what else we could do? There is a feature in Gran Turismo 3. It might also be in Gran Turismo 4. But in Gran Turismo 3, where if you have a game save on a different memory card, you can insert that memory card. You know, it's crazy how that works, right? Crazy how you can insert a memory card. There's this button that's trade. The trade menu. Load garage data. There we go. Alright, sorry. Oh, would you look at that? It's my other save file. The one that I completed 100% of the game on. Would you look at all these cars? Ooh, look at that. That's an F1 car. I can't buy that, though. Sadly, cannot purchase that from other version of me. But there sure are a lot of cars that I could choose from. Let's sort by drivetrain. Ooh, look at this. We've got a bunch of four-wheel drive vehicles here. Ooh, FTO is a four-wheel drive. Look at all these four-wheel drive cars. Ooh, the ZZ2. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the ZZ2. Oh, that's hot. Can't purchase that, sadly. We got a Legacy B4 Blitzen. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Unfortunately, doesn't look like I have very many options. Hey, there's an S4. Literally have not driven this at any point in my life. And then there's the Audi Quattro, which will, if I purchase this, it will come pre-equipped with all upgrades. Is this cheating? Question for the comments section. Is me going to my other memory card to purchase cars that already have upgrades, is that cheating? Is that cheating? Do I even have an AutoWorks on the save file? I don't think I have an AutoWorks on the save file. That's messed up. That's super messed up. So yeah, question for the comments section. Is it cheating to just buy a car at full, you know, showroom price, but just with upgrades? Because this thing's been driven 45.3 miles. And has 387 horsepower. It would be a nice to have, is all I'm saying. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to buy this at some point. It's such a waste of fucking money. I'm gonna get it in Dedum Blue. There we go. Perfect. Alright. I've purchased the Quattro.
Later.
Fucking astonishing. Sorry I didn't say a fucking word in the last two races, but I spent like 20 minutes perfectly crafting the way that I was going to tackle the rest of this, you know, this game. Just trying to find the perfect car to run this series of races with. And then the game just fucking decided it was going to fucking shit in my fucking mouth. So, you know, I'm just so sick of this game's bullshit. Anyway, we're at Special Stage Route 11, which is awful. Terrible place. I have such horrible memories of this just unbearable location. But thankfully we're in a ridiculously overpowered car, so it won't be a problem. And also, it has, you know, assists turn on, even though I told it to turn off assists. All the way at the beginning. And I think I looked in the actual, what's it called? The footage for that race, where I did turn off the assists, and it didn't even have assists off in that race. Like, I know in Gran Turismo 2 you're supposed to turn the assists off, or 4 you're supposed to turn the assists off in the car, because it's part of the car setup for some inexplicable reason. That's not the case in this game, is it? I don't know, man. All I know is that we're still playing this game. And yeah, basically. I don't really have anything else to say at this point. This game has completely and thoroughly destroyed any enthusiasm that I had. So, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, this is done. I was hoping I'd be able to record a lot more than this today, but you know. Okay, and what will we get for this? What did we get, huh? An AutoWorks. How interesting. It's a gold AutoWorks. That thing is interesting. Wow, that's a color. I mean, how does that stack up against my emo AutoWorks? I guess that's the real question. That's really the prize car for that. Okay, so it comes stock, so 63 horsepower. I've already put a lot of money into this. Yeah. Versus this. The gold metallic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright. Well, that explains why I never had an Alto Works in the other save file. But don't worry, we're not done with the Alto Works. We're not done with the Alto Works, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm saving slot 1, right? That's slot 2. Okay? I'm saving in slot numero uno. Okay. I'm sorry. I've just been thoroughly fucking demoralized by this game. So, I guess that's gonna do it for this session. Great. Oh, I forgot I had a Nissan Z concept. Well, that would have been helpful in the FR challenge, wouldn't it? What is it? It's an NA. Interesting. We might be doing that next. NA challenge, possibly. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Let's take a look at the game status. 16.6% complete. Pretty good. Pretty good. Don't know what we'll do next, but we'll see you for whatever will be. See you then. Bye. What the fuck is happening right now? Hello? Come on, Vito. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. All right. Here we go. No. Wait. No, don't go over there. No. Oh, God. No kidding, Rick Allen. I couldn't have said it better myself, honestly.